Okay, it's recording. All right. So the neighbor over there. I loaned him these shears. I got some pictures. I don't know if I have video. I think I might have erased that. Anyway, I loaned him these shears, and I told him, you could just. I left the window open on that door, and I was like, you could just drop them in there when you're done, because he was trimming that tree over there. He was very, very upset because I asked him to trim it, right? Because it was letting the cats in. They still climb in through there, and the family, their sort of help is very unhelpful. It's basically like a passive aggressive trying to screw me over. I don't know who they're trying to pretend like they're helping me for when they can just blatantly screw me over, as they have before. But maybe something's changed. And anyway, so I managed to sharpen them back again. I got them fixed before that shit happened last 2019. It's Earth Day today, April 22nd, and he's playing his fucking music in there. So I started this before they started that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the phone in my pocket, and I'm gonna just use a kitchen knife, shave this down. The overcast glare is not helpful. But shave this down so it's like a little bit like that. It's easier to heal. You can see the kind of reddish, orangish tone there. That's it healing. There's a few other odds and ends. I don't know if I'll be able to get them all, but I'm going to put the camera in my shirt pocket. I don't think the Sharpie gets them all. Yeah, so the point is, the macadamia tree has like 3 little nodes on each. 3 little, I guess. Well, I guess I could shave that one. That one was too flat there. 3 little growth points. I forget botany stuff. It's the points where they grow, right? So I'll try to find one where it already has them and that I haven't removed them. Okay. Well, here's an example. From that one point, that one node, there is 3 separate things growing out. That one's kind of bifurcated out of one. There's no node on that one. It's like a little. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove those. And then that will help that grow stronger. That's already at a pretty inconvenient point, and it's got pests on it. It's got aphids, so I'm going to remove that too. Can't have too many clustered up in the same spot because it weakens the growth that actually does come from that spot. So it's best to. This is blurry. This is really blurry. I'm kind of glad I took this out of my pocket now. I wouldn't have noticed. We had a little bit of a hailstorm recently, and those were flowers, but it looks like they all died. I don't know if any of them make it. There was another bract. These flower in bracts. There was another bract somewhere here. I don't see it anymore either. Oh, right here. Yep. Right there. It looks like it might not have flowers this year because it was so fucking suddenly cold when it started blooming. Which is fine. It needs to focus a lot of energy on growth. But yeah, when they have multiple shoots growing from the same one, you get the tree will favor one over the other two. Here it's this one up top in favor of these two, or against these other two right here. So this one is weaker, and this one is weaker, but I might actually not remove that one. Hold on, I think I need to remove this one because that one didn't grow from there. Yeah, so basically I'm gonna have to put the phone away because there's no way I can record this while I'm doing it. You'll be looking way over there while I'm up over here. But yeah, this you could probably see. Like when it doesn't do 3 leaves, or sometimes even when it does 3 leaves, like it'll do 3 leaves and then it'll do 3 separate ones. To help one of them grow stronger, you can remove one or 2, and the one left over will grow stronger. Or you could get rid of, like, space them out, but right now when the growth is still early, you can't have too much stemming from the same point, or else it's kind of like, since it's based off of a lot of it is based off of capillary action, the way it wicks up the moisture and nutrients. It's like having too many holes in a straw. You don't get the same strength. You could tell that one isn't as strong and full as this, even though it's from the same branch. It's coming from the same point. Those, on the other hand, less growth, stronger, fuller leaves. It doesn't have to divide so much of its resources. But yeah, that's kind of sad to see. I thought some of the flowers would make it, but I guess the hail wasn't the only thing, because this one popped up after the hail, and it looks dry now. We had some dry weather. Past few days has been pretty dry too. Yeah, I don't know. The weather gets irregular, and these haven't had enough time. Oh, it was horrible when I first got here. The branches were touching. This tree's crown was touching that lime tree, and they had this whole Argentine ant infestation. You see, they're trying again. There they go. They like putting aphids carrying disease and that sort of thing on here. So it's doing a lot better. I got rid of most of the stuff that was dead on it already, and now there's just one point that has dead stuff on it, and it's down there, right there by that splotch of blue paint. There's a little dead point that'll probably get swallowed up by the tree, but most of the stuff that was dead is already removed. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this so that I don't have any problems with the growth later down the line. I need a taller ladder, but if you remember the videos, they got stolen and the neighbors didn't give a fucking. I even almost got blamed for it, even though I knew a precaution was to fix up the fence properly so the cats couldn't get in. I wasn't expecting people stealing shit. Look at the neighbor's ladder over there. You're just peeping over the wall there. Nobody touches that now. Funny. Real coincidence. Alright, that's probably enough for now. Yeah, lovely glare.